In the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG, there has been so many misprints because of quality control. There's wrong names, there's no names, there's foil shifts and all of that. But in my opinion, nothing is as cool as reverse foil secret rares. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what are reverse foil secret rares, why they're important, and we're going to be covering every single card that you will find that has this pattern. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, before we start off, we need to know what is reverse foil secret rares. So the secret rare Rarity in the TCG specifically is a hollow foil pattern that goes from the bottom left to the top right of each Yu-Gi-Oh card. The secret rare Rarity is one of the best looking rarities in any TCG simply because of how good the fine lines look as they spread out across the card. It is one of the best rarities that complements the Yu-Gi-Oh artwork. So what is the reverse foil misprint? Well, this is basically when the secret rare goes from the top left to the bottom right. For some reason it got flipped. I'm not exactly sure how this happened, but there are secret rare cards in the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG that have this problem. So to break down what these cards are, I pretty much organized them to 5 different categories. The first one being booster pack tins. So this category of secret rares, just the BPT tins. This is a set of 6 tins that comes with 1 promo card in each tin, and every single one of these promo cards had a version that comes in reverse foil. So this includes the Dark Magician BPT-001, the Summon Skull BPT-002, Blue Eyes White Dragon BPT-003, Lord of D BPT-004, Red Eyes Black Dragon 005, and B Skull Dragon 006. So there is a regular secret rare foiling that goes across this way, and then there's a reverse foil that goes across this way. I actually suspect that this print run of reverse foil tins came at the end of the life cycle of that product. If I was to specify, it would probably be right at the end of 2002, beginning 2003. This print run of reverse foils is a lot shorter than the regular BPT tins, and in terms of pricing, they pretty much fetch double what the original regular foiling goes for. You'll often find the BPT Dark Magician, which is the most popular BPT card, to be going around for 100, 150, and then the reverse foil would probably go around for like $200 to $300 in near mint condition. The second category is going to be set cards that had the reverse foil misprint. So what I mean by this is in every single Yu-Gi-Oh core set in the original Duel Monsters saga received 1 secret rare at the beginning of the set and 1 secret rare at the end of the set. So for example, the Legend of Blue Eyes had Trihorn Dragon as the alpha, and then it had Gaia the Dragon Champion as the omega to seal the set. The first card in the set usually has the set code LOB, for example, and then it has 000, and then the other secret rare is the last set card, and that pretty much varies on the number of cards in that set. For example, in LOB it would be 125 for Gaia the Dragon Champion. Now this doesn't affect every single secret rare in the original Duel Monsters era. So let's go over what cards are affected. LOB had Trihorn Dragon and Gaia the Dragon Champion, both were affected. Metal Raiders had Gate Guardian as well as Thousand Dragon, both were affected. Magic Ruler had only Serpent Knight Dragon, and for some reason Blue Eyes Toon never got reverse foil misprinted. Pharaoh Servant had both Jinzo and Imperial Order. We have Labyrinth of Nightmare, which had both Gemini Elf as well as Magic Cylinder come in reverse foil. And then last but not least, we skip Legacy of Darkness and we go straight to Pharaonic Guardian, and that set also had reverse foil secret rares for both Lava Golem as well as Ring of Destruction. Now it's important to note that only unlimited copies of these reverse foils exist. There is no such thing as first edition reverse foil secret rare for these sets. Now understanding all of this, the next question should be, where do these cards come from? So to answer this question, I went through the archives of Yu-Gi-Oh videos and I watched every single box get opened. I watched everything that Ruxin has opened. I've watched everything that's been filmed with a potato. And the conclusion that I came to is this. Before we start though, I want to preface that this is completely speculative and I might be wrong on any of this. There is no concrete proof. However, I think that LOB had a certain print run that came right alongside these BPT tins, and this reprint of booster boxes had reverse foil cards on the inside. And I also believe Labyrinth of Nightmare and Pharaoh Servant had a reprint like this. PGD also had reverse foils randomly being seeded in their booster boxes, but I'm not sure why they skipped Legacy of Darkness there. For Magic Ruler though, I did not find a single booster box getting opened that seeded reverse foil Serpent Knight Dragon. Dragon. So I started asking myself, we know that Toon Dragon did not get a reverse foil, and we know that Serpent Knight Dragon is actually one of the rarest reverse foil misprints. Could there be a non-booster box release that seeded the reverse foil Serpent Knight? And that's when it clicked. I am 99.9% sure that Serpent Knight Dragon could only be had from the reverse foil booster pack tins that had the booster packs on the inside. So if you don't know, those booster pack tins, they had 2 Legend of Blue Eyes booster packs as well as 2 Meta Raiders booster pack, and they had a single Magic Ruler booster pack. Every single one of these booster packs is all retail booster pack. A retail booster pack contains the last secret rare in the set. So for example, a retail booster pack of Legend of Blue Eyes can only seed Gaia the Dragon Champion, right? So is it all clicking together? The fact that you can only get 1 booster pack in those booster tins, and those booster tins are known to have reverse foil variants, I can logically conclude that the Serpent Knight Dragon, because of how rare it is, can only come out of that Magic Ruler booster pack. It all makes sense, but it doesn't stop there. Another issue that I have is that Gate Guardian reverse foil secret rare is the rarest reverse foil by far. Like, there is nothing that comes close. You will find maybe 2 or 3 listings of Serpent Knight Dragon. It is very hard to come across a reverse foil Gate Guardian. It is way harder than Trihorn Dragon, way harder than like Jinzo or Imperial Order. I don't know why, it is just incredibly difficult. I have not solved the secret of where those cards come from. I believe it's a booster box, but it might have been such a rare booster box that it was so short printed that we don't really see a lot of them out there. I don't really know. If somebody can answer the Gate Guardian mystery, that would be great. You can leave that in the comments down below. Now, in terms of ranking these, unlike the BPT, which are pretty much all equal in rarity because they all came out in the same time, in the same tins, I would definitely say that in the S tier rarity, we have the Gate Guardian. In the A tier / S tier, we have the Serpent Knight Dragon. And then way below there, in like the B tier, we have the Lava Golem, the Ring of Destruction, I would say the Gemini Elf, and then I would also add in the Magic Cylinder there in the B tier rarity. And then in the C tier rarity, we have things like the LOBs and the MRDs and the PSVs. These ones, they are dime a dozen. You will find them all the time. Jinzo, Imperial Order, Gaia the Dragon Champion, and Trihorn Dragon. I mean, I would put Trihorn Dragon a little bit above the other 3, but I definitely don't think it's like that high, so I would probably just slap them in the same tier, and I'll throw in Thousand Dragon in there. Those ones are very available. You'll find them very easily. You can just make a post in any Facebook group and you'll probably find sellers for all of them. The B tier, I would definitely say that you probably have to make a couple of posts. They don't really come up very often. The A tier is very, very hard to come by and fetches huge premiums. The S tier Gate Guardian, I mean, bro, that thing is more expensive than the first edition. That card is very, very hard to come by. And I don't even believe a lot of people know about just how rare it is. So in this set list, we have 9 different cards. LOB all the way to Labyrinth of Nightmare all had both secret rares come in reverse foil except for Blue Eyes Toon. And then we randomly have PGD getting a printing and skipping Legacy of Darkness so that we have reverse foil Lava Golem as well as Ring of Destruction. In terms of pricing and premiums, I would definitely say Gate Guardian is like way up there. So I would say it's like around like the $300-400 mark for a near mint really nice copy, and that gap is so huge because the unlimited is like maybe $20. So like there's a huge jump there, and that speaks to the rarity of the misprint. Serpent Knight is around $150-200, and then the regular is like maybe $10-15. And then in terms of the B tier, the premium is not that high. I would say like maybe Gemini F was $20, the reverse foil is maybe like $50. It's not super crazy. And then for the LOB ones, the MRD, Thousand Dragon, those ones, they pretty much have almost 0 premium. You can get them interchangeably with the regular foiling. So that's the first 2 categories, and I would say those are pretty much the actual misprint categories. Both categories had regular secret rare foiling, and then they also had another misprint variant which comes with reverse foiling. The next category of misprints that I want to talk about are double misprints. And what I mean by this is cards that have reverse foil secret rare, but they also have ultra rare foiling for the name instead of regular secret rare. And this affects 2 cards in the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. They are Trihorn Dragon from LOB and Gaia the Dragon Champion from LOB. These 2 cards are the only ones that have this reverse foil as well as ultra rare combo, but just because they both have double misprints, they are not in the same league. What do I mean by this? So the Gaia, let's check him off real quick because he's not really that special. The Gaia had 4 different variants. We had the regular secret rare foiling, which is just the standard one that you get out of the booster pack. We have the reverse foil regular secret rare, and then we have regular secret rare with ultra rare name, and then we have reverse foil with ultra rare name. Every single one of these variants is not super rare. I would say the double misprint is like the rarest one, but it's still like not even in the A tier category. I would definitely put it in like B tier rarity, maybe even C, because you can find them very easily. The one that is dumb rare and the one that is arguably the most expensive reverse foil secret rare in any of the cards that I'm gonna mention in this video is the ultra rare reverse foil Trihorn Dragon. This card is like ridiculously rare. Like you thought I was raving about the Gate Guardian. No, like this card is actually rare. Like this is Rainbow Dragon Tin Misprint rare, okay? It does not come up for sale. And the way that I know this is because of the ridiculous price tag that it fetches in the aftermarket. A near mint copy of this card goes for around $1,500 as of 2024. That is just crazy when you look at the premium compared to a regular Trihorn Dragon that's unlimited. This card in regular unlimited is around like $10-15. For it to go 1000x just because it has the ultra rare reverse foil tells you just how ridiculously rare this is and just how much misprint hunters are willing to pay for it. This is definitely an S tier in terms of rarity. It is probably 2 to 3 times rarer than the Gate Guardian reverse foil secret rare. I would say like it barely ever comes up for sale. I don't even remember the last time one even sold on the open market. But that's pretty much every single card that was released in the TCG that has reverse foil misprints. If you want to collect all of them, the set breakdown is 6 cards from the BPT promos, and then we have 11 cards from the regular sets, LOB to LON, PGD, as well as MRL with Serpent Knight Dragon. And then you have reverse foil ultra rare name Gaia the Dragon Champion, and then reverse foil ultra rare Trihorn Dragon. That's pretty much every single unlimited / promo card that exists in the TCG. Next, let's move on to the next category, which is Asian English. Now, Asian English had some sets that seeded reverse foil secret rares. However, they did not come as misprints. I would say that the TCG ones were misprints. I would say like the Asian English were not. So for Asian English, every single card in this set had reverse foil secret rare and it never had an alternative. Every single card from these sets also came in first edition. However, they only started with Legacy of Darkness. LOB all the way up to Labyrinth of Nightmare had standard secret rare foiling, which went like this. And then LOD all the way up to Ancient Sanctuary all had first edition reverse foils. And this is what makes me believe that they were not misprinted, because how could they get it wrong so many times in a row? I think this was a way that they wanted to vary the Asian English cards from the North American releases, and I understand it, and I think it's a really cool dynamic. But on the Asian English side, in terms of rarity, they're all pretty much the same. However, in the aftermarket, you know that Dark Magician Girl is going to be head and shoulders above everything else. This is the S tier card, and this fetches $2,000 raw. It actually eclipses the regular TCG first edition variant. The first edition variant is around $1,000. The Asian English one goes for around $2,000. In terms of A tier, we have Chaos Emperor Dragon, we have Yara Garasu and Injection Fairy Lily, and then B tier we have pretty much everything else. Not a lot of people care about those, and they fetch 0 premium compared to their TCG counterparts. However, just like the TCG, there are some exceptions here, and that is with LOB. See, Legend of Blue Eyes had an unlimited release that came right alongside Legacy of Darkness, so this one also copied the reverse foil format. The Gaias as well as the Trihorn Dragons come in reverse foil in unlimited. They're actually much rarer than the first edition counterparts because they overprinted the hell out of LOB first edition Asian English. So if you want to collect all the Asian English reverse foils to add to your set, you'd have to go with Legacy of Destruction, PGD, MFC, DCR, IOC, and AST. That's a total of 12 cards, and then you have the 2 LOB unlimiteds, so that makes 14. But that's not all. In Asian English as well, there was a special release of a promo card, a Barrel Dragon. This came in reverse foil, but it also had a special Easter egg with reverse foil Barrel Dragon. It also had another Easter egg of Prismatic Secret Rare, but we're not going to talk about that one. I covered that in this video here. This came out of Valuable Book 5, and I would say that that's the last Asian English card, so that makes it for a total of 15. There is actually one more card that was released in Europe that is reverse foil secret rare. It is Benin the Great Sphinx. The card is a promo that was released in a French magazine in 2004 and is in fact printed in the Asian English region, so the card looks and feels like an Asian English card. However, it is a TCG card with a TCG back. The card is quite rare and unique, and in sealed condition goes for $75 to $100. There's also copies of Gate Guardian and Thousand Dragon that were printed with the wrong name. However, due to them not being official Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I didn't include them in this video. I did make a video on them specifically that you can check out here. Last but not least is one more variant of reverse foils. However, this one we go back to the TCG and it is exclusive to Europe. This is Metal Raiders first edition as well as LOB first edition. There was a small wave of LOB as well as MRD first edition booster boxes that both had reverse foil cards in them. However, these are not misprints, or they are misprints, but like there's no regular foiling variant for them, if that makes sense. So like there is no regular Guy the Dragon Champion first edition that goes with this secret rare. All of them are like this. But then again, that's also not true because LOB had a later print in like 2005 in first edition that had cards that go like this. Like you don't need to really worry about that one. I don't even think that the European cards are even collectible. I would personally just skip them. I would focus on the TCG ones, and then if you want more of a chase, then you add the Asian English. The European copies are duds in my opinion. They're not really worth investing in. That is pretty much it. That is every single reverse foil card covered. If I was to rank them, I would definitely say that the set ones are the coolest in my opinion. It's just a shame that Blue Eyes 2 never had a reverse foil, so because of this, it's always going to be missing a card. And then I would definitely say that the BPT reverse foil promos, I collect these as well. I have them in my binder collection, which you can view on this video here. And then there's the Asian English standard non-misprint reverse foils. I think those are cool, but they're definitely not for everybody. And now what's definitely not for everybody is the European copies. We can just forget about those. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and let me know if I made a mistake or if I missed anything. If you want to support the channel, you can hit the like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And if you want to support me further, you can shop at strictlysealed.com to bling out your collection with amazing TCG accessories. They're made personally by me, and they will go a long way in boosting the visual aesthetic of your collection. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed and I hope you learned something. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.